Welcome to another Nerd Update. This week we're covering from February 17th all the way to February 23rd. Let's go to the computer, check out the numbers. Thanks for joining me. All right, let's go ahead and get into these numbers. So for new listings, we had yet again the lowest in February. Again, it's kind of normal for this time of the year, and it is contributing to total inventory being lower. When we look at total inventory, we can see that it's yet again the lowest this month, and again, normal for this time of year. Right, it's end of February. It's a bit of a slower time for a lot of the market, but people are still buying and selling. We have a lot of properties coming off market and not closing. You'll see some of that here in just a minute. As far as under contract, this is an encouraging indicator where we had 39 go under contract last week, and we had 1.5 times as many go under contract in 7 days. So that's a lot more of, sellers being quite happy with quick under contracts. When we look at closed, right, 4 weeks ago, we had 53 pending. We only had 27 closed last week. Kind of close to 2 weeks ago, I had 26, which indicates that many deals are being delayed or maybe have fallen apart. Look at price reductions. Again, we continue to have higher than we have seen over the last 4 years for this time of year. A little bit better than last week, but not significantly different. And days on the market, if you remember, not that many weeks ago, we were at 83. So a little lower this week than last week. It went down 4 days. And you can see that 3 of the last 4 years, houses were not on the market as long as they are now. And in 2023, we did see longer days on market for this week, right? Whenever we get to the interest rate, it is the 5th week in a row that the interest rate has lowered. We're still pretty close to what we saw last year. And like I was saying before, people still remember the low interest rates. But interestingly, depending on what time period you're looking back at, 6 or 7% interest rate is the historical average. The conversation I have with people is that you cannot lose on the interest rate game. If it goes up, you're locked into a low rate. If it goes down, you can refinance and be in the home that you like. Median home prices, this hasn't changed from last week. Right, 30,000 increase about for a couple of years after Blue Oval was announced, then 25,000, and then it looks like it's settling out. And that these numbers are still looking at January's numbers. I'm doing this median by the month, and so I'm not going to have an update on that for this year until March. So that's what I have. Please let me know if this is what you're seeing out in the field, or if maybe you disagree with me, or you seeing the market pick up, or you seeing it slow down. Thanks, and I hope you have a good week.